Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today we're going to be talking about Tarot. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. Uh, this is a tough one. Um, I guess the premise maybe of like tarot reads. I never looked that deep into tarot cards. Never done it. Don't really know what it's about, but I guess about it's about reading like card readings. Basically, like I just did like a quick little search of it. Apparently, according to Wikipedia, you can use it to gain insight to like the past, present, or future. I guess of whoever is like using the cards. And I guess that could theoretically make for an interesting premise if done correctly, and here it very much wasn't. But I guess, you know, something. The potential is there. So I guess that's a pro. It's the most minor pro I can give. Um, any other pros? I guess there's no direct competition right now. I mean, Abigail, that's pretty much done, more or less. Then you got like The Strangers Chapter One. That's not till 2 weeks from now. So this movie's there by itself in the horror sphere. So there's that, I guess. So that's a pro. Okay, I'm done with pros. Cons. Reviews for this movie. Ooh, they are trash. So trash. 8%. Grant, there's only 24 reviews, but still 8%. It has been a minute since I've seen a score that low for a movie. Not even Madam Web got that low. Like it's crazy. Like I think at some point it was like at 5%, and I was like, God damn, what type of movie is this to get such a low ass score? And audience score isn't all. I mean, it's better, but not really. There's a 54%, so the people who watched this movie very much didn't like it. It's a cinema score, I believe, is a C minus, which is pretty ever so slightly below where like horror movies usually do on cinema score. Usually they get like C's. C minus, it's not super abnormal, but it's not great. So yeah, word of mouth is ass everywhere. So that's a con. Another con is the fact that I don't know, this movie. I saw one trailer for this, just one, and my God, it looked so generic in the worst way. Like it just felt like there's like no effort, no nothing. It's slop. It really is. A lot of the horror movies we've been getting recently have been slop, just trash, like conveyor belt trash. Like none of them have like any like effort or energy or passion behind them. They're just there to make like a couple $1 million and then be done. Like quality was never even on the table. So yeah. So the fact that this movie, not to mention that advertising campaign has been more or less non-existent, I gotta label that as a, so just what the movie looks like and its advertising campaign. Those are both cons, big cons. Another con is that its Thursday previews are weak. 715,000. That is no good for a movie like this. So yeah, that's a con. Um, any other like major cons? I don't know. I feel like I've mentioned all the important stuff. And yeah, yeah, I think that's it. So opening weekend, judging by early numbers, is supposed to hit 6 million. I mean, I know this movie's like low budget, but 6 million, that's pretty embarrassing for a movie like this. especially coming from like a big studio like a Sony. This is from Sony, right? Yeah, Sony. So I'm gonna give it 5 to 6 million, and it's total. This movie's gonna have no legs. I see it just dying so fast. I see it leaving theaters before May is even over. I seriously believe that's gonna happen unless something weird goes on. But I'm gonna say between 10 to 15 million. I'm just gonna go low. You know what? Yeah, 10 to 15 million just to be safe. 10 to 15 million. And yeah, we're done. We are done with the first week of May. Not a good start at all. But next week we have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which will hopefully give the box office something, something substantial. And unfortunately, I also have to do Not Another Church movie. I'm not looking forward to that one. So that will be next weekend. So stay tuned for those videos. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. We'll check out more videos like this. I got playlists on the homepage. All previous prediction videos I made this year. You want to watch any of those videos, go right ahead. Or any of the ones I've done the past few years, you can go right ahead. There's also box office, no, the canceled series, where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. Um, Tarot. It wasn't called Tarot initially. It was called like Horoscope. So I gotta search that. Horoscope. Okay. So this first, technically, part of his original name was episode 190. Talked about it alongside Harold and the Purple Crayon. That was like long before we knew what that movie would really look like and how cringy it would look. um, so that They Listen, Psychopath Provenance. I forgot what that even was. Um, my ex friend's wedding was basically just disappeared from existence, and Imaginary, and and then Horoscope. That was episode 190. Then the next time I mentioned it was episode 221. Talked about alongside Bike Riders and the Underdogs. I'm pretty sure you all forgot that movie even happened. um, so yeah. And then the last time I talked about that's when it got the name change. It was no longer Horoscope, it was Tarot. And I talked about it alongside the Super Mario Brothers movie 2, or whatever that ends up being, and Maxine. So yeah, 237. That was the episode. So talked about it 3 times. So if you want to watch those episodes or any of the ones I've done, I'm now done 244 episodes of Canceled. So if you want to watch any of those videos, want to binge them all from beginning to now, I highly encourage you to do that. So go do it. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for a particular month. April recap next week. I'm not looking forward to making that video. It's not going to be a fun time, but stay tuned. So stay tuned. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.